go. We are live.
All right. Good morning, Scouts fans. Thanks for joining us bright and early on this Sunday morning. Scouts are wearing white jerseys today as we face off against Sioux City Green. See them wearing green and gold on the left of your screen. Scouts warming up on the right of your screen. We are back in this great, beautiful community ice arena at the UNO Baxter Complex. Sun is coming up, but it's behind the building, so hopefully we will not have any sun or glare to contend with. Sioux City right now, I don't know their record this tournament. Have they lost every game?
Have they lost every game, Sioux City?
What?
Have they lost every game?
Every game.
They have.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So we should win this.
okay. All right. So Sioux City finding themselves on the short side of the scoreboard most of the weekend. I don't have a lot of knowledge about this team from Sioux City. I know a couple kids on the gold team, but I'm not too familiar with the green team. So we'll see what they look like and how they show up today.
What makes them dangerous is they have nothing to lose at this point.
Yes, that is true.
And if they lay everything out there and we either play cocky or stupid, anything can happen.
Yes,
So,
and very possible. I'm hoping the Scouts are mentally prepared to play some good team hockey. We got to move the puck when it's a win or go home situation. Sometimes you see players get a little bit selfish, think that they want to or need to own the show and make sure that we move forward into the championship. So hopefully we've got our mindset right. We got our coaching staff shaking hands over there, and all four of them are on the bench this morning. So they mean business. We've got Coach Evan Morrow, Assistant Coach Kellen Schulte, Assistant Coach Gary Burnett, and Assistant Coach Scott Johnson all over there getting this team ready. We got two refs. They look a little young, but sometimes young refs see some of those hits a little bit better, a little bit different. So
they don't look overly young. It's not like they're 18.
Yes.
So that's good.
Yes.
Maybe, well, that one's maybe 20s, the other one 30s, which is fine.
Yep. Hopefully some good experience in the stripes today. And do we know, is Davison playing this game or
Davison
Daphne?
should be playing this game, yes.
All right.
Davison Seipel in the net.
All right. So, warming up the goalies, warming up the skaters, getting a feel for the puck on the ice. We got 50 seconds counting down fast before we'll get the buzzer and see puck drop here. It is really cold in this rink this morning.
It is cold. To be fair, it's about 3 degrees outside.
True.
And half of the walls here are glass, so I don't think there's a whole lot of really good insulation in this place.
No, it might warm up nicely as the sun comes up.
Yeah, it might. Looks like the roof is also metal. And these little heaters that we're standing under are not on. So there's that.
All right, we're bundled up and we're ready for some Scouts hockey here. Boys and girls are putting the final pucks in the net, going around, taking their final skates in strides. We'll get a buzzer here, and everybody will start cleaning up and going in for their final pep talk here. I was looking with my husband and my son yesterday at like the player stats for the weekend, and we have several players that are in the top 20 performers for points this weekend. I think some of the A-level teams put some points up last night, so there was a little bit of movement. But we had several players. We had several players there in that top 20, which is kind of cool to see. Wonder if Liam Coleman and Phoenix are up watching this morning.
I did see a comment on one of the feeds from earlier in this tournament that said, "Hey, everyone, this is Phoenix. I'm watching the game."
Oh.
So that's cool to see.
Well, if you are watching, we miss you both. It would have been great to have you here, but we hope that you've had a good weekend. And Liam, we hope you're feeling better, because we will have 4 games next weekend as we kind of make a voyage across Iowa to get some league games in. So hopefully we'll get both those boys back and ready to play.
And we hope you're staying warm.
Yes, stay warm. All right, coaches are throwing another curveball at us here, Ty. We got different lineups coming out as Shemanik, who was playing center yesterday, is now looking like he's at right wing. Benny Elder, wearing number 28, is going to center with Reeves on his left. Then you've got Johnson, number 10, on your left D, and Hodgson, number 23, as your right D. Let's go, Scouts. Face off one forward, but Sioux City able to get that one down deep in the defensive zone. Hodgson's going to have to wake up and turn it up here. He wins the foot race and gets the puck. Hodgson with the puck, chips that forward, just past Reeves. Sioux City's going to dump that back into the opposite corner. Johnson going in to try to receive that puck, and it's picked up by Benny Allender, who pops that up to Isaac Reeves, who's had a couple great goals this weekend already. Nice little dish pass over to Shemanik, but just out of reach. Zone held for a moment and then lost, and we're going to have to hustle over as there's some green jerseys challenging Johnson as he picks up the puck on this close corner.
Yeah, that one was a good pass. It was just tipped by the Sioux City player, so I like to see him keep doing that.
Scary pass there for a second, but Hodgson played it well as we kind of made a cross-ice pass in the defensive zone. Got Schulte out there now with Heffernan and Jack Johnson, number 33. Schulte getting around a couple Sioux City kids, making some quick moves. Puck is poked off his stick a little bit. He's got no option. He's got to send this one in. Mills comes flying in. He's playing defense today. Gets it back over to Schulte. Schulte now on the other side of the ice, looking to take a quick shot. And Heffernan, not sure why he did it that way. He was kind of keyed up for a nice shot there. It was a great pass from Schulte, but Sioux City able to get that one back down deep. Mills to receive it. Mills trying to make a move. Sioux City picks it up. Davey gets beat, and Sioux City is on the board first.
And there's a first shot on goal and first score for Sioux City. I think that shot down, or that pass down to Heffernan underneath, the reason that it went that direction is he was fighting with Sioux City players for it, so they kind of hit it at the same time, which sent it off to the right.
Kind of sent it in the wrong direction. I thought that's definitely not what Matt would do. He would be looking to get that one buried. So a little bit of a fumbled situation there in the offensive zone puts Sioux City on the board with the first goal of the game. Hodgson, Mozingo, and Johnson there in the corner bumping into each other. Boys have got to start communicating. Lvovich here, number 8, making a play on the board. Sioux City gets that one back around. We got to hustle up. Johnson with it now, trying to get this through Sioux City. Loses it, but Hodgson picks it up, gets it back over. Sioux City holds the zone. Hodgson now hustling over in that far corner, sends this one around. Tipped there for a second by Burnett, but Sioux City takes possession of it. Mozingo making a big play, trying to bat that one down as Burnett is going for a stretch pass. Mozingo with it. Now he's going to try to chip this one off the boards and get this out. Lvovich just over his stick, and Sioux City sends this down the opposite side of the ice. Scouts trying to make a lot of passes. I like the passes, but we're not looking before we pass.
Yeah, there needs to be some better accuracy there.
Yeah, we're putting them right on the sticks of the green skaters. Mozingo makes a good chip forward, picked up by Reeves. Reeves tied up by a couple green jerseys, and they're coming away with the puck through neutral zone. Reeves with a good challenge here, forces him to dump it down.
It is worth noting the last few games, it's taken us about 5 minutes to warm up. So hopefully this is just kind of shaking the rust off, getting everybody waking up. And then we're not quite like this the whole game.
Let's hope so. Here comes Mills. He's plenty awake as he's weaving and dangling there through a couple green jerseys. He loses the puck for a second, but picks it up, ends up on the stick of Benny Allender, who chips that one in and scores.
Goal.
Great goal by Benny Allender. Good move by Mills to get that one down deep, close to the Sioux City goalie, and then gets that one over to Allender, who takes a great shot, ties this game up. We are at 8:57 left, first period, tie game. Yeah, we got to see. I like the passing. I don't want to discourage the passing, right? Yes. But we just got a heads-up pass and know what we're doing. Sioux City goalie might have a little bit of an issue there with the net or equipment. It looks like a leg pad is off.
Yeah, I think he's just adjusting his knee pad.
Yes. So the coaches will take a second to use this time as a little impromptu timeout. Davey wants that one back for sure. Just got to stay calm in net and be ready for him.
Yeah, one of the things about being a goalie, it's you're going to get scored on. Nobody wants to be scored on, but you have to shake it off and move on. All right, when's the next puck coming at me?
Mm-hmm. So true, really, for all players out there. If
Yeah.
you hold on to anything, the game moves too fast, and
Yeah.
it's not going to go in your favor. So our kids usually say to just be a goldfish, right? Oops.
Got a couple
Reeves,
players coming
and
off the ice.
I'm going to guess they need mouth guards.
Yeah.
Nope. I need what? Not sure what Reeves is doing, so we'll get Schulte out there with Johnson on the right and Heffernan on his left, back up by Mills on the left and Rohr on the right. Schulte wins that one forward, ends up on the stick of a green player, but he comes in to battle that one away. Sioux City's going to send this one down just outside of Davies' net, picked up by Rohr. Rohr looking for an option, trying to get this one over to Heffernan. Number 18 in green dumps that one back around. Mills with a good hustle, puts it up in the corner. He's going to need some help. Sioux City takes himself down on that play. Quick east-to-west action. It's in your feet. Oh, and Mills loses the puck in his feet.
That was dangerous.
Very dangerous on the right side of Davison's net there, but we're able to pick it up. Heffernan receives the puck. Great little pass around a player over to Schulte. Schulte with some speed, getting through some players, looking for some options. Looking to try to find Johnson or Heffernan, just didn't have quite enough on that, and Sioux City able to get a stick on it and intercept that. Schulte's going to recollect, but he's going to have to move fast.
So this was evident down in the corner by our net. I think we're better skaters than this team.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can just keep moving and move the puck around, I think we should do well today.
Let's hope so. Heffernan able to get that one back behind the net. Johnson playing it back to Heffernan. Heffernan picks it up in the corner, stolen by Sioux City. Sioux City trying to bounce that one off the boards. Didn't go too far. It gives us time to recollect, but we're bumping into each other. We got to communicate a little bit better here. Mills picks up the puck, bops it off the wall, picks it up on his own. Gonna dump that one down deep.
A little too deep.
Johnson trying to hustle over to hold the zone. We got Mozingo out there, and then we're getting a couple other fresh sets of legs with number 10, Johnson, and 8, Lvovich joining the white jerseys. Johnson bumping that over to his fellow Johnson player. And
I think that was Hodgson with the pass.
Oh.
To Johnson.
Got it. Thank you. And Mozingo picks it up, carries it over the blue line. He's got Lvovich if he needs him, if he can get to him. Mozingo are behind the net, trying to find someone to get that to.
And there's a whistle.
Expecting that was offsides.
Maybe, but they were way down there.
Oh, nope. Sioux City going to the box.
Oh.
Interference call on Sioux City, so we'll find ourselves on a power play for a minute 30. I've got Shemanik out there as center, Reeves on his left, and Allender on his right, Hodgson and Heffernan for D. Face off one by Scouts, trying to hold the zone. Heffernan making some moves as the left D. Tries to send that one down. Sioux City intercepts it. They're going to send this all the way down for an icing. No. But they're going to wave it off. Not really a fair wave off, but okay. And Sioux City's going to dump this one back down deep. We're going to have to hustle if we want to make something of this power play. Let's go. Reeves is going to pick it up. Reeves trying to get this one out of the zone, loses it in the crease of the board. Sioux City's going to bat that one around to the other side. We've got to turn up the juice on this power play. Let's go, Benny. Benny gets that up to Reeves. Reeves got speed through the neutral zone. He's trying to drop that over to Heffernan. Nice drop pass. Heffernan trying to dangle that through a couple players. Heffernan in the corner trying to get that one back around to Allender. Allender, who's got the only Scouts goal so far in this game, but Sioux City sends that one down. That will be an icing. We got 29 seconds left in the power play. 6:04 on the clock.
I didn't see Revo come back on the ice, but he's here.
He's right there. He was just out there.
I heard something about tape.
Yeah, he was just out there. So it's Schulte, Mozingo, Burnett, Johnson, and Mills to finish what I'm presuming to finish up this power play here. Offensive zone faceoff. Ref making sure they're aligned. Schulte wins it, collects it, tries to get that back over to Johnson. Not sure who hit that across the ice, but it's picked up by Mills. Mills looking for a shot across, bounces off the goalie's pads. Goalie way out of the net. He settles back into position. Sioux City grabs the puck. 15 seconds left on the power play. Zone held well by Burnett. Burnett trying to get that over to Schulte. Schulte over to Mills. Mills shoots, trying to tip that in front of the net. Shot went wide, picked up by Schulte in a board battle. Trying to sneak that back around. Nope, Schulte's still with it. Making some moves, looking for an opportunity there. Sioux City pops that off of Henrik's stick, but Scouts are able to hold it. And we've got Burnett, who is just wheeling all of his weight behind that shot, trying to get something to go here. Power play expires. Allender out there now, making some real fast moves, looking to slide that one over, just out of reach of Burnett, but he circles back to pick it up, gets a shot off, taken down on the shot. Not enough on it to make it away all the way to the goalie. Sioux City steps on the puck, allows Johnson to pick it up. Johnson trying to get that one down, ends up right on the tape of a Musketeer, who's going to send that one back down deep. Picked up by Mills here behind Davison. Mills, nice pass over to Reeves. Sioux City got a stick on it, caused Reeves to have to bat it down, but we end up with it on Allender's stick. Allender's got Schmanik if he needs them. Allender sending that one down, goalie with a stop. Allender with some speed, racing in, trying to tap that 5-hole.
So one of the
Goalie did
things
have it
that you'll
covered.
one of the things that you'll notice, this Musketeers player right here, 22, I think maybe it was number was Colgan over there.
Mhm.
He got the puck, was skating it down, was kind of by himself, and then just kind of flicked it down to the corner. We've done that before, and it's just a free turnover because he didn't have anybody to pass to.
Yep. It's when they stop at the blue line and just dump it in. So let's see if Scouts can take advantage of it. 4:29 left on the clock. That is Roar with the puck now on the far side. He's trying to get over to Reeves. Reeves shoots. Goalie makes a save. Rebound is live. Sioux City's going to try to get this one out of the zone, and they do. Roar should be winning this foot race without any trouble, but it is an icing.
I only zoomed in when they were over there.
Is our clock working today?
It is.
Oh, perfect. Okay. All right.
Feel free to still call it, but I'm keeping it up to date.
Ty is awesome. He can give me the color commentary, watch the game, give me all the, correct what I say wrong, and manage the clock. I love it. All right.
Very few things that you say are wrong.
It's okay. I usually give the disclaimer that I am just a hockey mom, never played, never coached.
I'm just a hockey dad, so we're
there we go.
We're giving you our perspective today.
All right, Schulte out there with Johnson. Should have been Heffernan on his left. We've got Roar and Mills for the D. Roar's icing again on Sioux City.
Well, didn't run the clock for that one, but that's okay. It was only like 8 seconds. We go back down to the other end. That's a good place for us to be. Let's just stay down there.
Just keep it down there, boys. Keep it down there.
Except
at least
for the second period.
Line stays set as is Mills left D, Roar right D. Schulte taking the face off. It's tied up, knocked down. Still able to get that over to Heffernan. He's got it in the corner. Heffernan trying to get this off to another white jersey. He's going to wrap that one around. Picked up by Johnson behind the net. Johnson trying to pat that one up to Schulte. He gets it. Schulte trying to dish that to Heffernan right in front of the crease. Sioux City able to clear it off into the boards. They have it now in the corner. Johnson keeping up with some speed, trying to force a missed pass. Looks like Scouts pick up the puck on the close boards here. Big hit by Mills. No call on the play. Sioux City sends it back down. Roar able to pick it up, sends this one into the neutral zone. And Sioux City's offsides.
We're getting a little pushy, and we need to stop doing that because that is not going to go in our favor.
Yeah, we need to stay out of the box for sure. Now, I did like the play that Schulte made. He was able to stall off in front enough not to get an interference call and draw them offsides. Neutral zone face-off. Mozingo, Lavovic, and Burnett out there. Johnson and Hodgson. Mozingo wins that over to the side, but Sioux City dumps that one in. It's behind Davies' net. Johnson's going to pick it up. And Sioux City trying to dump that back in, but what read well by Calvin Mozingo, who gets that up to Lavovic. Lavovic getting that into the offensive zone.
That's going to be a tripping call.
That is on us?
Yes.
So it looks like Lavovic is going to go to the box for a minute 30 on a tripping call.
It was. Yeah, tripping call, so a minute 30 in the box for Max.
3:07 on the clock, tie game 1-1. PK line coming out.
I'd like to note the goal count is only 2-1. That is
Davey looking ready in net. We've got Schulte out there with Hodgson, Heffernan, and Johnson. Face off deep in the defensive zone. trying to win that one over to Heffernan. Schulte and Heffernan battling on these close boards, trying to get it out. Sioux City keeping possession of it. That one was close to Davison, shoved over to the far corner, picked up by Hodgson, gets it up to Schulte. Schulte bounces over his stick, but he's still battling to get it out. He does get it back into neutral zone. Sioux City checks back into position, but Hodgson, the first one, as that one comes back into the zone. Schulte with a pass over to Heffernan. Heffernan backs that one down. Probably should have let that go. That's okay. Making the moves and decisions that you have to in the moment. Schulte tries to send that one down, and it was just out of reach for Heffernan, who
That was a really good look.
Looking for the stretch pass, but not able to get a stick on it.
Or if he would have shot it more, like if it had been a little open.
It was a really good effort by Heffernan. He really stretched out, tried to use every inch of that stick to get that, but it is an icing on the Scouts. I got Mozingo out there now with Burnett, Rohr, and Mills. Another defensive zone faceoff. Mozingo wins it nicely to Mills. Mills stays aggressive with it, gets that right through a couple players. Mills really having a great weekend despite spending about 2 hours in the hospital after he took a nasty hit. He gets that one in. We lose it just over the blue line. Should be a neutral zone faceoff here, so good not to be all the way down on the right side of the ice. Mozingo.
45 seconds remaining on the power play for the Musketeers.
Wins that back to Rohr. Rohr is going to take this one over the blue line. Rohr's got it down deep in the corner. He's looking to get that to Mozingo. On Mozingo, stick and shoots and scores! And he put every pound that he has behind that shot. What a beautiful snipe from Calvin Mozingo to make this 2-1. What a great pass and play by Rohr as well.
Short-handed.
Gotta love a shorty. Gotta love a short-handed goal. Jerry, you got to snap that one from Mozingo. What a snipe. And I love when they put so much power behind it, they take themselves down.
That was a beautiful shot.
It was great. We still have 35 seconds, though, on the PK. That line stays set as is, and why not? They did a great job. They're going to send this one down. Sioux City's going to win the foot race behind their own net, picked up by Sioux City, is trying to cycle that one back around. They're going to sneak it behind their own goalie there and try to get something out of the last 15 seconds of their power play. Good challenge by the Scouts. Mills with some great backward skating, makes a good play, draws him right off the puck, picked up by Rohr. Rohr cycling that back around to Burnett. Sails over or through or under Burnett's stick. Just kidding. That's Mozingo. Nope, that was Burnett. Okay, Burnett and Mozingo are out there.
Penalty's over. Goes back to the box, and Reeves comes out to replace Max.
Trying to get that out of the zone, and Sioux City able to get a shot off. It took a bounce, maybe able to track that even with the bounce and make a great save. Allender, Reeves, and Schmanik out there for the forwards. Hodgson and Johnson for the D.
So we have a really low shot count for this point in the game. We've got a minute and a half remaining in the first period, and it's 3-2.
Allender with a nice face-off win back to Johnson. Johnson's got it behind Davison, looking for an option. He's going to pop that up to Schmanik with a lot of patience there from Johnson, looking for the right pass. Sioux City's going to put that on Davies' net. He's going to push that over to the side with his stick, and we're going to end up right back where we were. Schmanik with enough on that to get it into neutral zone, and now we are going to challenge here and pick it up. Ooh, Sioux City player just threw his body into Schmanik. Not sure how that was in penalty. Reeves with it. Reeves shoots. Goalie makes a save.
It's a good save by the keeper. Yeah,
it was
really
a great
good positioning by the Scouts. A good shot.
Passes are starting to really connect now. I like that they have some patience. Johnson had some great patience over here. Could have forced something and ended up too close to Davey. But a lot of patience to make the right pass. Allender, Reeves, Schmanik out there with Hodgson and Johnson. Offensive zone face-off won by Allender. Scouts trying to hold the zone, unable to. They're going to check back in to stay on sides. Johnson again with a lot of patience. Beautiful pass to Allender. Just kind of stuck on his tape there. Davey's going to make a pad save. He wasn't worried about that one. Sioux City is going to push that back down deep into the defensive zone, but we're going to sneak that one right away. And that is Reeves with it. Reeves trying to get that up to Schmanik. Schmanik and Reeves just misreading each other there. But I think Sioux City is going to go in for a tripping call. Trying to prevent Reeves from scoring. They trip him, and Schmanik just couldn't quite get there as he was trying to push that one in front.
Yeah, number 30 is going to the box for the Musketeers. That gives us a power play for the next minute and a half. That will go into the second period.
Felt very trippy.
It felt very trippy. It was. All right. Schulte taking the face off. I see Johnson and Burnett out there for the wings. Heffernan's been dropping back to left D on the power plays. So his D partner is Mills. Offensive zone face-off one nicely by Schulte. Gets it back to Mills on the second attempt. Mills can take a shot. Goalie makes a save. Rebound is live. Picked up in the corner by Burnett. Burnett looking for an option. He's got a couple. Bounces through some players. Unable to do anything close to the net yet. Schulte gets it over to Mills. Mills is going to shoot and scores! Mills with
9 seconds
from
remaining.
the point. Really great shot from Mills at the point there. Goalie just didn't move. So able to get that one buried.
I think that was well screened. We had a few of those against Daphne yesterday, and I felt her pain. They were quick shots.
Tough quick shot from the point. So we got Schulte, Heffernan, Johnson out there with Mills and Roar. Schulte able to pop that through the feet, picked up by Heffernan. Heffernan trying to get it through a couple Musketeers' feet. We got 2 seconds on the clock, and that's the end of one, folks. Scouts are up 3-1. It's a good position to be in, but we got to stay tough and strong here. We cannot get lazy. We cannot get showboaty. I don't know if that's a word. I just made it a word.
It's a word, and it's what we don't want to do.
There we go. A couple seconds here left of the intermission if you need to refill your coffee cups or whatever your drink of choice is this morning. We'll get period 2 here started. So they do have shots on net. They have Scouts at 6 and Sioux City at 4. Ty, you think that's accurate?
I think there's actually a couple more in there for us. It's probably closer to 8, but 6 is close enough.
I'm going to zoom in when it goes down.
It's fine.
Excuse me.
I guess maybe they're struggling to figure out what to put up there because it's the Sioux City Junior Musketeers. So they decided to do Sioux City, and even that doesn't fit. Yeah, it just says Sioux Sit.
Yes, there are a lot of letters and things on those jerseys. A lot going on.
I had a hard time with this one because you could barely read that it says Musketeers on there. And I don't know how to write this.
Yeah.
Oh, on that stream?
In an early version of the scoreboard, she had spelled out everything. So it said like KC Scouts and Sioux City Junior Musketeers. You couldn't read any of it.
It was all squished together.
So we had to remove some of those letters.
All right, we're about to get ready here for period 2. Goalies are switching sides of the ice. So Davison now on your far left side of your screen. Sioux City goalie will be on the right side of your screen. Trying to get some lines set here. It looks like we'll have Mozingo taking the face-off to start period 2 with Burnett on his right and Lvovich on his left. We got Johnson on left D and Roar on right D. Mozingo's had a really great job doing the center face-offs. His win percentage has got to be pretty high this weekend.
He's really been a good team player today.
Roar gets that in. Burnett's going to take a shot. That one, goalie makes a save. It was just outside of his net. Lots of offensive movement here in the first couple seconds of the period by the Scouts. Starting with that win of the face-off by Mozingo and bringing it in by Roar. Now we're going to have to hustle back down deep in the defensive zone, trying to clear this one out. Good pass up to Roar. Good stick awareness by Roar, able to get that one in. He's looking for options, trying to slide it over to Burnett. Sioux City working on intercepting that. Mozingo tried to give it a little bit of push, but Sioux City now on a 2-on-2. They've got it, unable to connect on the pass. They're in Davies' net, and puck is still alive. Scouts trying to get that one out, and a good bounce off the boards by Lvovich up to Mozingo, but Sioux City sneaks that one right away at the red line, and they're working to get that one back down into the defensive zone. Picked up by, I think that was Roar, trying to get that one over to Johnson. Sioux City intercepts. Roar's going to have to pick it back up and try to get this one down deep. Reeves out there now for the forward line, and we also Mozingo with the puck still here close to your screen, moving that one all the way in. Good shift for Mozingo as he's got the puck still, going to take another shot, put all his weight into it. Got a great shot off, sends himself into the boards. Oh, and
No,
he
he
is
got hit.
hurt.
No.
You got hit?
Yeah, he got hit as he was
Oh.
shooting, which I think he just landed on his tailbone there.
It's
But
got
that
a
couldn't have felt good
little
because
sore,
ice is
but
not really that giving of a surface.
no. All right, Mozingo skating off on his own. My apologies, I didn't see him get hit there, but he
Yeah, it was a clean hit, so there was nothing untoward about it. It was just looks like it.
kind of got him shoved into the board. So
Right.
he's going to take a break. Islanders going to come out, work on winning this face-off. Sioux City able to sneak that one away. Shemanek with it. Shemanek and Islander battling hard, but number 22 for Sioux City's got the puck. He sends that into the skates of his own player, intercepted there by Hodgson, who went out for the D change. So I have Islander, Reeves, and Shemanek out for forwards. Should be Hodgson and Mills for the D. Mills with the big hit up on the glass. No call necessary as it was clean. And we are working to get this one out of the zone. Picked up as Sioux City's trying to send that one to Davy by Mills. Mills is going to bring this one back down deep on his own. Mills playing tough and strong. He's battling hard. Mills with it. Mills looking to shoot. He's trying to slide that over to Burnett. Number 4 from the Musketeers is able to get a great stick on that and prevent that because that was working really good for the Scouts.
That was a really good look by Mills there.
I really like how Mills is playing that, bringing it all the way
Yeah.
in, picking his head up, looking for the pass. Benny Allender with it now on a good board battle here. Gets it around number 22. Allender still with it. Slides it over to Reese. Reese loses it in his skates. Unable to hold his own. And Sioux City had a cherry picker come out, so we are going to hustle back. Mills and Hodgson hustle. No call as they get that puck right away from that cherry picker. I'm sure Davey is thankful for them. Allender now going to try to receive this. No icing on that call. Allender picks it up, looking for an opportunity. Allender, the only one out there. He's got somebody who came out to help him.
Yeah, I think that wasn't a hit in the back, and it was a clean challenge. So I'm glad they did it that way.
Yes.
It wasn't a trip either.
Allender looking to shoot and try to get that 5-hole. Goalie with the save. He's got Burnett. Reeves. They connect. They're trying to get that one in. Still batting at it. Is Heffernan. He gets a little shove from Musketeers. Great look for Allender and Reeves, who really connected nicely several times on that shift. Just unable to get it quite past that goalie. Schulte out there with Heffernan and Johnson. Rohr and Johnson for your D pair. Offensive zone faceoff. Schulte loses that face-off. Sioux City trying to clear it out. Heffernan with it. Heffernan with some quick hands trying to make something happen, but loses it on the boards. He's going to have to hustle to recollect it in the corner. Looking for opportunities. Johnson and Schulte all tied up. Schulte goes in to help him out. Schulte looking for an option. Gets that back to Heffernan with a nice backhand pass. Heffernan now trying to bounce this off of the side of the goal and do something with it. He's being chopped to pieces over there by several Musketeers. Johnson now battling for the net. Rohr steps in to try to take a shot. Going through a bunch of skates and pucks and finally tapped in by Matt Heffernan. That was another nice frenzy.
Yes.
I like your word, frenzy. I'm going to keep using that one this season. Good frenzy there by the Scouts right in front of number 12 goalie for Musketeers. And they are going to take a little lap there. High five Davey as Heffernan buries that one on a scrappy goal to make this a 4-1 Kansas City game.
So interestingly, this period, the Musketeers don't have any shots on goal yet.
I'm not sure we can count them out yet. I don't know how many shots we had on goal.
No, I'm not suggesting that we do. It's just we can't sit on our laurels either.
We cannot. Schulte battles on that faceoff, able to come away with it. Him and Heffernan stay on sides. Heffernan's going to take another shot, try to tap that top cheese, but it goes over the net. Now Schulte and Heffernan battling in the corner. Picked up by Rohr. Rohr looking to do something with it. Rohr wants to take a shot. Tried top corner, bounced off of the post and onto the glass. Johnson able to get that over to Johnson. Number 10 takes a shot, sails just past the net. Heffernan and Schulte in a good board battle. Schulte shoved down on the play. Sioux City also took out Rohr that you saw here on the glass, but all Scouts players get back on their feet. Sioux City trying to win that foot race, but Johnson's fast and furious this morning. He's able to win it on the far boards there and get it over to Jack Johnson. Sioux City with the player right in front of the net, but they bobble the puck, and this is Henrik Schulte with it now on his stick, and he's got some speed, and he wants to take the ice. He's going to bat that right around number 22. Look to slide that over to Heffernan. Pass out of reach for Heffernan. Good look, good opportunity there. So Sioux City looking to get that one close to Davey, but a good hustle as the Scouts mostly change lines. I've got Mozingo out there now Heffernan got stuck out there, and so did Johnson. Mills and Rohr remain to be, or no, Hodgson did. Rohr did get to change, so that is Hodgson over there who's got the puck. He's trying to get that one back over to another white jersey, so Mills is going to have to hustle over there. Mills, Sioux City tries to take Mills down. He stands him right up and knocks him.
That last play by the Musketeers, the kind of breakaway down the ice. That's the position you want to be in. It was 2-on-1, and they just kind of missed that pass.
Yep.
So that was
Good
fortunate
work
for us.
breaking it out of the zone by Heffernan. He gets it over to Mozingo, now to Burnett. Burnett trying to get that around the Musketeer player there, challenging him. Number 4, Musketeer able to sneak that one away, but the pass intercepted by Lvovich there on the board. Lvovich now with it, paying a little catch with Mozingo. Mozingo wants another one. He's looking for it. Scouts are trying to bat that one in. Burnett had the goalie tied up a little bit. Mozingo with it now on the corner, trying to sneak that around a couple Musketeers players. Good challenge here. Good stick lift by Lvovich, and good zone held by Mills. Mills just saying hi to us with a little stick tap on the glass. And Scouts looking to clear this one quickly out of the defensive zone, and they do. Great cross-ice pass to Mozingo. Mozingo over to Burnett. Burnett going to look to take a shot. Sioux City defends their goalie well. Number 4 bats that away. And we're going to hold the zone with Hodgson, getting that over to Lvovich. Lvovich getting that around a couple Musketeers players, but this line's been out there for quite some time. Burnett trying to get that puck snuck away. Allender popped out there on the change for Mozingo, so some fresh legs out there. He gets it over to Lvovich. Lvovich with it, trying to get it on his forehand, unable to get a shot off. But he did have a couple lanes. Allender now going to look for an opportunity. He's got some quick hands, trying to move this one around, put it into the skates of Lvovich. Couldn't get enough on it to get a shot, and Hodgson just had got a little pickpocketed there by Sioux City number 98, but Mills able to make a great play. No icing on the call. Mills picks it up in the corner, and he's going to send this one down deep.
That should be icing. And it is.
Great hustle by Mills. You know, in that moment, that opportunity, we had some other line changes going on. I think he just had to make that play. So not bad. We needed to get some of those kids off. That was a long shift for that group.
It was. And, you know, one thing that kind of tells you that the Scouts are doing a much better job this game controlling the puck. I haven't really seen any offsides calls. There might have been one.
A couple, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're very aware this morning, which is great. All right, that's Benny Allender taking the face-off. He's got Reeves. Ooh, that one ended up pad saved by Davison as number 2 from the Musketeers got that puck and took a quick shot.
Yeah, that was a very quick shot.
Schmanik out here wraps up the wing pair. He's got the puck. He slides that over to Reeves. Bobbles a little bit, but Reeves looking for the shot. Schmanik trying to bat that one under the air, tied up by Sioux City. But gets the puck back, gets it over to Allender. Allender chips it over to Rohr. Rohr with a great pass over to Reeves. Reeves circling around, looking for a lane, looking for some options. Loses it in the skates of Schmanik, who's tied up in front of the net. Rohr comes in, tries to help hold the zone, but Sioux City's going to send this one down. Davey had to play that one over, a little bit too close for call. We got 4:24 left on the clock. Scouts are up 4-1. Sioux City bringing a little bit more heat and energy here. Cross-ice pass just out of reach for the Allender, but he turns on the jet, saves it from icing, got the puck, looking for an opportunity. Not quite enough there to do a wraparound. Schmanik push and shove with the Musketeer player right in front of the goalie.
Offside.
You jinxed us.
I did. That was a 1 or 2.
I got a little distracted there with Schmanik and the Musketeer like fighting over here in front of the goalie. All the stuff that happens behind the play. Schulte out there with Heffernan and Johnson, Hodgson, and Mills. Heffernan taken down on the play ends up causing an offsides as Schulte tries to bring it up.
I did jinx it.
You did. Ty.
We need an offside counter. 1, 2.
Scouts getting reset for the neutral zone face-off right in front of their own bench there. So this is where the coaches take advantage and shout all the different commands at them of what to do. Henry's getting kicked from the face-off. Not sure what they do or why they do that, but Heffernan will take it. Heffernan wins it forward, trying to get over to Schulte. Boys stay on sides as we dump that one down deep. Sioux City is going to win that foot race, challenged by Johnson number 33 and Schulte right here in the front, but that one's going to go down. That's going to be on Davies' net, so he's going to have to play that, so we're going to hustle. Davison plays that over to Hodgson, I think. Hodgson, yep, battling there, trying to get this puck cleared out to his D partner or one of the wings, but Sioux City able to hold the zone. They get a shot off, intercepted by Hodgson, and this is Johnson who's challenging there through neutral zone. Sioux City dumps that one back in.
Are they only allowed to have?
Was that icing or offsides?
What? I don't think it was icing. Maybe.
Okay, then you super jinxed it.
Well, it was icing, or it was offside on them,
Oh, okay.
which is different.
But now we've
I'm
had
talking about us
four offsides calls.
in like 2 minutes.
All right, we got some fresh legs and white jerseys out there. We got 44, 25, and should be 8. Yep, confirmed. 8 out there for the wing pair. And then we've got 21 and 10 for the defense. Mozingo with it, getting through a couple players. Stood up a little bit by a Musketeer. No call on the play. They're going to send this one down. It is not going to go for icing. So Johnson's got one green jersey chasing him down. Makes a little tap pass over the boards, and he's going to stretch that over to Burnett with a great look. Burnett's going to take this over the blue line. He's got one defender who's going to try to shove him off the puck, and he does. Sioux City comes in, picks up the puck, loses their own edge. We got to check back on sides. Great patience there by Max Stavovic to allow his teammates to come on sides. Puck stolen away by Sioux City. Good challenge by Roar to try to get it back. Sioux City now with it, though. Couple bobbling passes here for both teams. Little messy play here through the neutral zone, trying to get this one down deep into the offensive zone. We had Reeves pop out there for a quick line change, and we just can't quite get on sides.
Oh, my word.
Ty, you must leave now.
That's probably a good offsides right there. It's just like, let's reset.
A little messy. Although, I don't know. I'm kicking Ty out, though, if we get one more.
I'm not saying anything about game misconducts or whatever.
Yeah. All right, Allender, Shemanik, and Reeves out there for your forwards, backed up by Hodgson and Mills. Good win and aggression there back to get that into the offensive zone, but Sioux City able to tap that one into neutral. Picked up by Mills. Mills really likes to play offensive defense, and so he's going to take this one all the way up. And usually he'll stop and take a look and see who he can get it to. Sioux City read the play. They were able to take Mills down on it. He's back on his feet. Reeves able to pick that one up. Boy still battling hard in the corner. Mills with some quick east-west action, able to get that one over. He's got to pass that puck, though. They're just all over him. Reeves finally gets it as they shove Mills down. Reeves going to shoot just outside of the net by
that was over the shoulder, just a little wide left.
Just a millimeter wide. And Allender with it just loses it right in front of the net, but picks it back up with his own stick lift. Quick moves there. He's trying to get it over to Shemanik. Intercepted. Oh! Shemanik shoves that kid down. Please don't call that. Shemanik apologizing.
Yeah, it was a penalty. So 30's going to the box. This was from earlier.
Okay.
The right time.
The right time. Okay. So there was a delayed penalty there of interference on Sioux City. I did not see them pull the goalie.
Like, it was a solid minute before.
Got it. Oh, wow. Okay. So super delayed penalty. So we were able to get Davey to the bench.
Yeah, it was the one on the board over
Mills
there.
drew the penalty. Okay. So it looks like we're going to change things up here a little bit. And I've got Schulte out there with Mozingo and Burnett, Roar, and then Hefty dropping back to the D on the power play. So we have got a minute 30 power play, D offensive zone face-off.
So that power play should expire with 10 seconds left in the period.
Oh, get there, Mozingo. Mozingo gets it up to Schulte. Schulte with it. Sioux City all on his back, unable to get anything clean off, but we're going to settle this one down. Schulte looking for it. He likes the shot. Hefty looking to tip that one. Nice save by the goalie.
Yeah, good pass, good save. That was a good play all around.
I like that play. That was a good one. And it only took, 14 seconds off of the power play. So we got opportunity to do this one again.
There it is.
Sioux City goalie is pretty little.
Yep.
Pretty little. Schulte, Burnett, Mozingo line up for the face-off. Have sucked in as the left D. Roar working to hold that blue line as the right D. Good board battle there by Mozingo and Schulte. Schulte now in the close corner, still has possession of it, looking to do something with it. He drops it back to Burnett. Burnett picks it up. Burnett challenged by number 4, the Musketeers. Schulte comes in to help him out. Schulte with a good board battle. He's still got the puck. He's trying to do something with it. Burnett gets it. Oh, and we're trying to slide that over to Mozingo, but Well played by Sioux City. Roar's going to hold the blue line here, take a shot, looking for a deflection. Goalie makes the first save, looking for another opportunity. Schulte trying to get that one out to Heffernan. Intercepted by Sioux City, who tries to clear it, but ultimately picked up by Heffernan. Mozingo tying up. Mozingo trying to tap that one in. Good look by the power play, but strong play by the Sioux City goalie.
Yeah.
He saved quite a few shots there as we were really moving that one around. Well played by the goalie. Thank you, Toby. 42.9 seconds left in the period.
32 seconds remaining on the power play.
Islander, Shemanik, and Reeves out there for our forwards.
Off the left post. You took that shot?
I did not see it. I'll be honest. I was trying to figure out who our D were out here.
I think it might have been Reeves.
I was going to say it was that side of the ice for sure. So I'm going to guess Reeves. Could have been Islander. Yeah. That was going to be sent down by the Musketeers, and we'll get an icing call. I was distracted by trying to figure out who our defense was, which is Johnson and Hodgson. Players lining up here again for another offensive zone face-off as we got the final seconds of the power play. Islander, Reeves, Shemanik both set back a little bit. Guessing Islander's going to try to win this one back to one of them. Gets that over to Shemanik. He picks it up. Shemanik takes a shot, goes to the feet of Islander, picked up by Reeves in the far corner. Reeves is going to drop this one back to Johnson. Johnson's going to take a shot, try to deflect that in. Islander almost had it. Number 4 from Musketeers helps out his goalie, clears it out of the crease, and the penalty's expired. Scouts still trying to get one as we hold the zone down deep. Oh, Shemanik scores!
With 2 seconds remaining. I wasn't running the clock there.
That was Shemanik, right?
It was.
Yeah, Shemanik takes a shot.
Although I think that might be an own goal because it was deflected off the skate of the Musketeers player.
It may have been an own goal, actually.
All right. Well, I'm going to give credit to Shemanik for at least getting it all the way over there.
Shot. He took a
He did.
Nice hard shot, even if it bounces off the skate of another player. We'll cheer for Shemanik on that one. Good play by the Scouts, even as that penalty expired, to stay aggressive in the zone. That's the end of 2. We are up 5-1.
There's something interesting about that shot by Shemanik, too. I had just noticed him. Like, he got around the defender, and he kind of got wrong-footed a little bit there. I thought he was going to follow or kept his composure, took the shot, ended up going in.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty impressive play, that core strength to keep him on balance and still get that shot off.
I can't even stay upright walking normally.
Yeah, we don't train and practice and exercise probably as much as these kids do.
Probably not.
And as you get older, things just don't, work as well as they used to. So got another 12 minutes put on the clock. Period 3. And we are checking the score of another game. So
will determine who we play.
The standings have been all messy this weekend with some tie games and some upsets. And one of the upsets being, I think we thought we were going to walk away with that game against Lincoln last night, and we sure didn't. That was kind of a nail biter, to be honest with you. We came out flat-footed. We were able to tie it up and then switched goals back and forth for a while and took a penalty at the end of that game that just allowed them to bury and make that a 5-4 game, take the win.
Yeah. It's worth noting that particular game, 4 of those 5 goals that they scored were from the point. They were just really quick shots. Yeah. Caught the goalie kind of standing flat-footed, and there we were.
So if we see them again, we are going to have to know that for sure.
Yes.
So
we'll determine if Des Moines wins, we play Lincoln. If Omaha wins, we play Omaha.
All right, so it sounds like as long as this game stays moving in this direction for the Scouts, we will either play Lincoln or Omaha again. I think if you watched our Omaha game, all of you at home are probably cheering for Lincoln, for us to play Lincoln. That would be what the team we would prefer to play. I'll be honest, I actually think that was a better matchup game anyway.
It was.
It was a good game. We just came out flat. Much cleaner game, much less animated bench and fans. Fans are still very animated for Lincoln, but we can handle that. All right, here we go. Period 3. Mozingo out with Burnett and Lvovich. Heffernan coming in as defense. Interesting move as we are not on a power play or a PK. And Hodgson slides it over to Heffernan. Heffernan with a good look up to Burnett. Burnett's going to bring that all the way down, get around our defender. and slide that one over, trying to get it over to Lvovich. Lvovich taken down behind the play, no call. Heffernan spiraling around, trying to keep possession of that, loses it. He had 3 Musketeers on his back, so Musketeers are going to try to make a quick play. Davey with the save, Davey with the save again.
Good job,
Rebound
Davey.
still live. Sioux City down on the back on their own accord, and we're able to get that into neutral zone. Burnett battling hard there on the far side. And Hodgson trying to get that over to Lvovich. He's going to play it off the boards. We got to move it the other direction here, boys. Heffernan trying to get that one over. Poorly read by the Musketeers, so we are able to get that down deep. Burnett sends that over to Mozingo. We get it into the corner. Burnett ties up in the corner. Mozingo steps over to the side to help hold the zone. He's going to tap that one close. Get it up to Lvovich. Lvovich with an opportunity. Goalie makes a save. Shots on net are now 21 for your Scouts and 8 for Sioux City.
So back to that Lincoln Omaha possibility. I think, and I imagine if you polled the players, they would say the same thing. If we had to lose to either one of those teams in the championship, we would prefer that it would be Lincoln.
Yeah, I would agree.
That Omaha game was brutal.
I agree. All right, we got Schulte out there. It should be okay. Nope. See, they're changing up lines on me here, folks. I had Schulte out there with Johnson and Reeves. Reeves is going to shoot. Bounces off at the post. Schulte clotheslines. No call on the play. Able to get that puck back over to Reeves. Back over to Schulte. Schulte with some quick moves there in the corner. He's shoved off of the play. He's got to pass that one in. Picked up by Reeves. Reeves has got it. Reeves looking to get a shot.
That's
He scores! Johnson tied up in front of the net, but able to make that a little bit harder for that goalie to see and save. So good play by all of the Scouts forwards out there. Defense watching, waiting. Didn't need to do a whole lot in that series, but they were there holding the line if needed.
No, but the positioning has been pretty good all day. There's only been a couple of times where they were caught
I agree.
behind.
Should be a running clock.
Okay, Jamie's saying we should have a running clock now.
They will not be getting more goals on the board.
Okay, so the score is 6-1, but we will not get any more. Oh, they did put the goal up. Oh, they won't put any more over 6. Okay, so scoreboard will read 6-1 no matter what happens here as far as Scouts goals go. Schulte got a little hit on that last play, but he's still in the action. We found ourselves down deep in the defensive zone. Good play by Rohr to chip that one up. Sioux City chips it back in. Johnson hustling over there. Sioux City picks it up. Rohr got his back, and he's going to take that puck and send that one down. He sees Johnson, number 33, wide open. Johnson's going to take the ice that he's got in front of him, use his speed, turn it up, looks to get that one, trying to backhand that back behind, but misses it. Gets another shot off as he picks up the puck. Johnson making a good move there, had some opportunities. Maybe could have slid it over to Reeves, could have used maybe Allender, but that's okay. He had 2 nice shots. Goalie made a couple good saves. And we do indeed have a running clock, so we are at 9:34 and counting. Allender out there now with Lvovich. Can you see this other one? I'll let you know as soon as I can see. Mills and Hodgson are our defense. Schmanek out there. So they're changing up the lines a little bit on me, keeping me on my toes this morning. Hodgson's got the puck down in the defensive zone, gets it over to Mills. They're kind of sucked back down deep. I'd like to see him go the other way. Here we go. Being patient, looking for the right pass, bounces off the boards as it's a missed pass to Schmanek, who challenges down, but Sioux City picks it up. They're going to bounce it off the glass, controlled by Hodgson. Hodgson's going to hustle back as he just mishandled the puck a little bit. He sucked over into the corner. Sioux City challenging hard, but a good play, the stick play there by Mills gets that over to Allender. Allender and Lvovich collide on their own. A little misread from the forwards, but they get the puck over to Schmanek, who shoots. Goalie makes a save. Schmanek follows it behind the net, trying to get that one back out. Zone held well by Hodgson.
That was good puck control just to get it down there, aside from the minor collision.
Scouts battling hard on these close boards. I can't see too well, so I'm not sure what's going on, but it looks like it's picked up by Allender, who's going to shoot and score. Good job, Benny. Benny with his second of the game. They will make it 7-1. They are still putting the score up, so
I just don't think it will track in game sheets.
That's okay. There's a max number of goals that they can give a team, but I'm sure the Scouts are feeling pretty good with this lead. We got 8 minutes and a running clock. I've got Mozingo out there now with Heffernan on his left and Burnett on his right. Good hustle by Rohr to try to pick up that puck, but Sioux City does keep possession of it. They try to take a shot. Well played by Mozingo, who gets the puck out of that mess and over to Burnett through neutral zone. Burnett uses his stick well to handle that. Tries to slide it over to Heffernan. Pass was just too far out of reach. He picks it up off the boards, gets it back over to Burnett. We're trying to hold the zone, but unable to do so. So Johnson's going to have to retreat back. Oh, and he whips on the pass. A little scary opportunity there for Sioux City. Scary for Davey, who was already in that. But Sioux City will be offsides. So we should end up with a neutral zone faceoff. Mozingo, Burnett, and Heffernan stay out as your forwards. Rohr and Johnson as your D. Mozingo wins that one forward through the feet of the defender there, of the Sioux City center. Brings that all the way down to the corner. Does lose it in the corner, but Scouts are all in position to try to make something happen here back in the offensive zone. Sioux City's got someone there ready for the puck, though, and they're able to clear it out and put it right on the tape. Sioux City chooses to dump and chase there. Roar's going to win the foot race, tries to get that one out. Sioux City, though, hustled and able to get that. It's kind of stuck behind Davison's net. We're trying to clear it out, put it right on the stick from the point. They're going to take a shot. Davison's going to bat that one down. He's hoping they'll clear that one out, and that's enough on it to prevent. And it's on their own goalie. Now, goalie's going to play that over to his player. And Heffernan now with some speed coming in fast and hot. He's got Schulte hollering for it as he got stuck in the corner. But misplay by Sioux City is allowing Scouts to take advantage of it. Schulte chips that one back up to Heffernan. Heffernan with it tries to slide it over to Schulte. Just goes under Schulte's stick. Schulte picks it up as it bounces off the boards. He's looking for an opportunity as his players get into position. He taps it up to Jack Johnson. Jack takes a shot, bounces off the goalie, and it's ultimately in for a goal. Scouts now winning 8-1 by official score, and the way they're coming into there would be maybe Heffernan scored that, but it could have been Jack. They were all kind of there on the side. Ty, did you see who got that one?
I did not.
Okay.
It should show up in game sheets here in a minute. We can take a look.
That's fine. I'll also post them on our Facebook page just so people know. Schulte stays out there with Reeves and Johnson. Maddie may have taken a little bit of a hit on that play. Schulte able to get that out of the neutral zone and dump that one down deep. Sioux City. Sorry. Schulte tried to make a hit and totally missed the player. So I can chuckle. He's my kid. But Scouts able to keep possession of the puck in the offensive zone, trying to dump that one back down. Who's going to get there first? It's Sioux City. They're going to try to cycle that one back around. Schulte unable to get a stick on it. Mills loses the zone, but he's battling hard through neutral. Schulte goes in to back him up, and Mills is going to take this one in. He's going to take a shot, bounces off the goalie. Rebound is live. Reeves trying to get something on it. Sioux City picks it up, trying to clear this one out. That'll be Hodgson, who's going to chip that up to Schulte. Schulte's going to look, make sure everybody's on sides, and he's going to take this one in. Schulte with it, looking to do something with it. Schulte trying to sneak that one around. He's sucked all the way into the far corner, but he keeps the puck. He's going to take a quick shot, tight angle shot, picked up off the boards by Mills and Schulte working their 14 and 15 on the far boards. Sioux City's got possession of it, though. Reeves challenging. Mills stays on the ice. Mozingo's going to take a slap shot from the blue line. Does go wide, but it had enough on it to get there. That's impressive. And he stayed on his feet.
Something I really like to see that just happened. So that last goal that we scored, it was, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Yeah.
So all the coaches, all the fans on the Scout side are being somewhat respectful.
Yeah.
We've been at some games where we were down by that much, and the other team was just going wild and crazy.
Oh, man.
It's such a terrible feeling.
Yeah. Got to keep it classy. And Scouts are doing just that as we've got 3:30 on the clock counting down. I got Mozingo on the faceoff with Shemanik and Lvovich as his wing pair. Johnson and Rohr for the D. Sioux City got the puck there, trying to get this one out of the zone. Well played by Rohr and Shemanik on those far boards. Shemanik with it, looking for an opportunity, gets it over to Lvovich. Bounced off his skates funny. Johnson's going to take a shot from the point. And we are battling hard to try to get possession of this puck behind the net. I think Scouts are looking to come away with it. Shemanik now in a good board battle, shoves the kid down, no call on the play. And Sioux City is going to send this one all the way down for an icing. Oh, Shemanik is going to go to the box on that. I think they called roughing.
Oh, okay.
He was in a good board battle over there. He had two Sioux City kids on him, and he did shove one of them down pretty hard. So
That would do it. I didn't see that happen, but I will take your word for it. So, power play for the Junior Musketeers for the next minute and a half, and that'll take us within a minute of the end of the game.
Mozingo, Lvovich, Johnson, and Rohr stay out for your white jerseys on this PK. Well played by Mozingo, getting this one over to Lvovich. Just out of reach, he goes in to pick it up in the corner. Challenged well by Sioux City. One Sioux City player loses an edge as he's crossing through neutral zone. Gives Rohr some time to get to the puck. Rohr with a great pass, trying to get that to Mozingo. Intercepted well by number 4 from Sioux City, who's going to send that one down deep and let his team go to work. Picked up by Rohr behind the net, challenged well by Sioux City. Sioux City unable to hold the zone. They're going to have to get back into position, and our PK challenging as Mozingo comes out to challenge and Lvovich. Did we suck too many in? Maybe. They take a shot. Davey makes a nice save.
Good save by Davey.
133 and counting.
Yep.
Emmett in the box with his dad.
That's got to be uncomfortable.
What do you say to your kid? Schulte out there now with Heffernan, Hodgson, and Mills. Sioux City wins the faceoff, gets it to the player that's up on the boards. Well played by Schulte and Mills, able to intercept it. Mills chips it up to Schulte. Schulte looking for the stretch over to Heffernan, just out of reach. Heffernan's going to play that one off of the boards, so he gets that puck stolen away. Number 4 from Sioux City, he's a strong player. He's got some good moves there.
Yeah, that was a good poke.
Yep.
Good play by number 4.
Heffernan now looking to take a shot. That one, I think goalie got a pad on that one.
He did.
Not enough on it to cover it up, though. And then we got Schulte looking for an opportunity. He's trying to get that, I think, over to Hodgson, intercepted by Sioux City. Shemanek out of the box, and Sioux City sends that one down. Icing waved off, picked up by Mills. 30 seconds left on the clock. Mills going to chip this around, get this one up to Heffernan. Heffernan, with the kid about his size, tries to knock him down. Heffernan keeps possession of the puck. Mills going to send this one, trying to get it up to Shemanek, intercepted by Sioux City. Hodgson's going to pick it up. He's got it through neutral zone. We've got 12 seconds and counting. They get it over to Heffernan. Heffernan going to ride that all the way into the corner. 7 seconds on the clock. Heffernan still with the puck, despite Sioux City's several sticks in his way. And that's the end of the game, folks. Your Scouts win 8-1. 30 shots on net to 8. Well played by this team. So proud of them for passing and playing like a team.
Yes.
The whole time. The whole time. So great work by the Scouts. So that means we will play at 12:40 p.m. Central Time if you're watching from the East or the West Coast. So 12:40 Central Time. We'll stream the game for you guys again after we feed these kids and get them a little bit of rest. Not sure who our opponent will be, so keep your fingers crossed for Lincoln for us, and we'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for joining us.